enough now.
But he said that
like,
to me.
when the fuck do y'all get enough? Y'all are not. Y'all on WebMD going nuts now. Y'all can't just keep diagnosing people with what the fuck you think they got. You don't know these people. We're using really big words.
Psychology. They don't even know what they mean. No, they know what they mean because they read it up. But psychology, everybody's
So you don't think a socio?
I don't think Torre is credible enough to call Puff a socio nothing. Sit down for a minute.
We do it.
Go gather yourself. Sorry, y'all.
I asked the same question.
No, we do. Like,
I think the narcissist term, the misogynist term, the incel. All we are in a society where these psychological terms niggas went to 101.
Because let me ask you,
deflection.
Who's to say that he hasn't done the work?
Oh, brother. What's good, people? It's your boy, The Kitchen. Now, what you just heard there was one of the new episodes that dropped a few days ago on the JBP. Now, in this episode, they would talk about Puff being acquitted on his RICO charges. And obviously, this was top of the news for all media outlets. And these guys expressed a lot about Puff and his overall case and how they feel about him possibly coming home earlier than expected. And I'm not gonna hold you, I was also disappointed and surprised that these guys would cape for Puff the way that they did in this episode. I mean, these guys made it look like Puff was the victim. Puff was the guy that was arrested for no reason. He was another black man done wrong by the system. Like, these guys made it look like Puff did absolutely nothing wrong and was just arrested because they don't like how influential and how powerful he is. While he is powerful, he also did some messed up shit. I'm not gonna hold you. And it's also sad because it's not just the Joe Budden podcast caping for Puff. It's also the academics of the world. It's also the DJ Vlads of the world. These people that have influence. These people that can sway opinion within hip-hop media. I mean, it's just sad, man. Like, it really is. Because I know some of them don't truly feel this way. A lot of people are scared of Puff and his associates because Puff has had stories, man. For the past 20, 30 years, he's had stories of pressing people. Remember the time he pressed Drake and slapped him over the 0 to 100 beat? Remember the time he confronted Kendrick about Control and J. Cole stepped in and J. Cole got slapped? I mean, he does this. Don't let the shiny suits fool you, bro. I mean, even Malcolm on Hill got beside himself over a hypothetical interview with Puff. And Melissa Ford had to call him out on it. And if you guys didn't hear that, here it is.
I mean, I'd be a little nervous as a setup.
Man, you gonna dust that suit off?
Oh yes, yes. I'm not pretending to deliberate.
Wait, nervous as a setup. What's the setup? What's the setup?
Ass whooping.
Yeah, I've been critical enough of Puff that I would be worried that if two guys put up in a limo, like, hey, we're going to take you to the interview, I might end up like Joe Pesci again. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, and that's what's so funny is that everybody has the same idea that cross him, and then there's repercussions and consequences.
Yeah. Now, I haven't crossed him, just to be clear, in case anybody listen. I haven't crossed him.
Yeah, I don't think nobody got the idea. I think that some people just...
We were literally just discussing it like 3 seconds ago in reference to Torre and whoever else spoke out about him.
Yeah, they made a joke about it. Yeah,
I'm teasing.
But it's something that it's been a pervasive
but it did not cross my mind.
idea for a very long time.
It did not cross. But I wasn't worried about nothing crazy happening. If anything, if Puff had an issue with something I said, he would tell me privately. We would be in a private space and it would be dealt with whatever way it got dealt with. But okay,
you'll be happy.
He used to say last. Yeah, I lean in for nigga. I'll be like Glass Joe. Remember Mike Tyson punch out? I'll be right in line, right behind Sarah Stokes. Like, no, but yeah, I would do the interview. I think as a journalist, I feel like
who better?
Yeah, somebody's got to ask tough questions,
and somebody from our culture.
Yeah, that would be my concern. There are people who I wouldn't, but he would be somebody I would.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's pretty obvious that these guys know not to cross Puff or say anything disparaging about Puff because they know what he's capable of and they don't want those problems, including Joe Budden, because Joe Budden in this episode would say, we need to stop diagnosing people. Let people get the help that they need without you providing your 2 cents. Mind your business, essentially. And I would believe him, but wasn't this the same guy that tried to diagnose 50 a few months back? If you guys forgot about that clip, here it is.
Hold on, wait. Niggas 50.
Okay.
50 was the aggressor on a rapping scale, though. Preem asked 50 to chill. Yo, I'm working with this artist. I know you. They went over there to the hood to speak to Fifth. They went through Black Child because they were cool. Yo, chill. Asked 50 to chill. They had the conversation. 50 didn't want to chill for whatever 50 reason is. On some hip hop, some rapper shit, keep dissing them, and then look what it turned into. So now are we saying that if I diss you on the, because we mixing it up. If I diss you on the record,
mix it up because hip hop is the new meaning for I need therapy.
True.
My thing is,
Kanye West needs therapy. 50 Cent needs therapy. I don't care if you agree with the rationale. And 50's 50, he's going to stand in it. He's going to stand strong in it.
He is.
But
his actions, I look at it from both sides of the coin.
And if 50 feel like that, the nigga go smoke a cigar in the cigar room. Like, I'm not telling him how to feel.
Yeah, he can feel like that.
Yeah, feel like that. But publicly saying, yo, I didn't want him to see my new shows or whatever the is being said, I think it's wrong. I think niggas need help. We ain't even got to get to somebody dying. I thought him saying to Lil Meech, somebody who you acted like you cared about, somebody who you showed up for, was playing the mentor role for, now whatever's going on with the show or Big Meech or yada, yada, yada. What show, little nigga? Kick rock. Like, to be able to turn so cold.
But why you say acted? Like,
he's not acting.
Like, he's not. Do we have therapists come around and speak to people? How do we get past it?
No, that's a proactive thing.
I keep talking to niggas where we close to 50, talking about where we come from, and that's why I'm like this. That ain't me.
Everybody's not as privileged as you, bro.
We speaking about people that are as privileged.
But
That's true. You're right.
All right, well, I can speak for me and only me. Whoever I have a beef with, tension with, some type of problem with that didn't get resolved, when one of us die, it's over for me. I'm not going to play moral police with what other people do.
I respect that.
But all in all, it just feels like these guys know that Puff is coming home early, and these guys is just doing whatever they can to be on his good side because they don't want to cross Puff. Puff is a very powerful guy. Puff is the type to get things shut down. Puff is the type to have people visit you unannounced. So they do watch what they say whenever he is mentioned. Well, I don't want to say they, because not everybody on that podcast defends Puff the way that Joe does. I feel like Joe defends him. I feel like Flip defends him. Flip is a #1 fan of Puff. That shit is sad for real, for real. But how do you guys feel about this one? Do you guys feel like these guys defend Puff every single time his name is mentioned? Or do you guys feel like they hold Puff accountable? Because I don't really see that. I mean, I see it one week, but then I see a contradiction the next time that they mention him. Like, it's very confusing to me. But let me know how you guys feel in the comments. And until next time, it's your boy The Kitchen. Deuces.
I agree with Joe. I feel like we try to use these big words to sort of to mask the fact that we are human beings and people go through things and they would do the work to change.
It's also a deflection of accountability.
Yeah,
like
I feel like I feel like by sitting down, you become sober. You become like, I don't want to be back here. I don't want my business to be back in. I feel like all of that
could be rock bottom.
I feel like all of that plays a part. I don't know what sociopath means. So when he said it to me, I didn't. He just said it's a mind thing. You're a sociopath. I don't think that this would have changed him. He's gonna go out and do the same thing. This is what he told me, and I don't agree.
It's basically somebody who knows the difference between right and wrong and doesn't give a fuck. They lack empathy and
they have no conscience. Like
so then you don't give. Except you would only give a fuck about your family. Because you can't say you don't give a fuck if you have children that you love. So that sort of contradicts each other.
Well, no, not exactly. It's like knowing the difference between right and wrong and not caring about that. Not having empathy, like, for causing somebody pain. Like, that's essentially bare bones explanation. Yeah.
See, I don't even think that normal people should be given it. If you're not credited and
You ain't do some
because you can't
extra
just
college?
call somebody something. You got to speak to them. You got to get information. You can't just keep watching somebody on the internet and say you're a sociopath. They call me a sociopath for how I acted on Love and Hip Hop. Like enough now.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah,
you can't. We can't just keep doing that. Is all I'm saying.
I agree. You're not one.